Hey guys, I'm the NFL Addict and welcome back to the NFL Beans. This is my NFL news show where I spill the beans on what's been going on around the NFL. So today we have a lot of stuff to talk about. This is, I think, the second day or the second show in a row we've actually have multiple pages of stuff to talk about as teams are cutting a lot of players, trying desperately now to get that cap in place. As now we've only got 5 more days until teams can start signing free agents, and you want to get out there and sign them as quickly as possible so they don't get picked up by another team. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and start talking about is, you saw it on the thumbnail, the title, the Patriots have signed Cam Newton to a 1-year, $2 million contract heavy with incentives. I don't know how much he can make if all those incentives are filled. I did not see anything that said that, but I assume it's probably upwards of like $5-6 million bucks. Now, this actually is some pretty big news because there was a lot of talk this season that maybe the Patriots are going to move on from him, and there's a lot of talk about some other teams getting him either as a backup or more likely a starter. I was thinking Washington could get him. I was thinking, obviously, as it is with every quarterback free agent, it always seems like the Bears are in the conversation. I'm even hearing that they're the top option for Russell Wilson at this point. But yeah, that's a 1-year, $2 million contract, and I like this. I like this contract. It's a cheap 1-year contract that gives him a full offseason. He didn't have a full offseason with him last year. It gives Cam Newton a full offseason to work with the team. It lets them have a season to build up the offense around him, and they're getting a lot of players back that opted out from last year, so they're giving it one last swing of this thing. And if it flops, if he has another pretty bad season, which you look at the talent he had last year, in all honesty, you can't really blame him for how badly he played. He still wasn't as good as a lot of people hoped he would be. Not hoped, but expected. I'm a Cam Newton fan because I live in North Carolina, so that's why I kind of hoped. I'm not a Patriots fan, but moving on. The Buccaneers have signed Tom Brady to a 1-year contract extension. This makes sure that he will be playing for the Bucs through the 2022 season. Originally, his contract was going to expire after next season, the 2021 season, but nope, they signed him to a 1-year contract, so he'll be playing at least until he's 45, which is actually insane. So, now there's a chance that he could get 9 Super Bowls, which, I personally, I don't think he will, but it's kind of insane. I couldn't find anywhere, again, I couldn't find anything that said how much the contract is worth, but I do know it is for 1 year, and it's an extension. The Saints have restructured their contract with Michael Thomas. They have cut Janoris Jenkins, the cornerback, wide receiver Emmanuel Sanders, and Kawan Alexander, which saves them 19, 26, and so it saves them $35 million bucks. And the reason I'm going through all these is because the way I look at it, I look at all the news stories or whatever, and there were 3 different ones about the Saints, so I just kind of put them all together. But yeah, so basically they cut 3 players, restructured 1 contract, and saved themselves $35 million bucks, as they've gone from one of the worst cap situations to still a pretty bad cap situation, but they've now moved up to I think they have a 27th worst cap or 29th, I don't know, somewhere in there, which is a lot better than 32nd. Next up, the Texans have signed veteran running back Mark Ingram to a 1-year, $3 million contract. So, I guess they want to, because I thought they were going to stick with Johnson for this next season, but nope, they added it in Mark Ingram. I like this. Again, it's a cheap 1-year deal for a veteran running back. I guess they want to have something to build off of if they do trade Deshaun Watson. They want to have something for next season, so they added Mark Ingram. But the Texans right now, they're going to have to do something crazy if they want to be competitive next year. All right, so now just for some bullet points. The Bills have re-signed linebacker Matt Milano to a 4-year, $44 million contract. The Falcons have re-signed their kicker Young Kway Koo. The Cowboys have restructured 3 offensive tackles, Zach Martin, Tyron Smith, and Lael Collins' contracts, and that saves them $19 million. And the Giants have cut guard Kevin Zeitler, which saves them $12 million. So that's it for today, or the past couple of days. This has been NFL Beans, episode number 39. We're almost at episode 50. I'm kind of hyped for it. I don't feel like it should be episode number 39, but it is. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in episode number 40. And until then, goodbye.